months engaging with a lot of complicated content, working out how the synthesized stuff works. It was very unfortunate that we accidentally had that data mineable. We realized 20 minutes too late, literally, that the table was exposed to the client, and then all the data was there. And then, like, we totally should have caught that a day earlier, because that would have made it a lot harder for people to work out how to make them.
Will do.
Thank you very much for coming on, and I'll catch you later.
Thanks.
Thanks very much.
Have a good one. Bye.
Okay, so that's stopped recording. I'll drop the call so you can get with your business. But thank you very much for that. And actually, if you just want to leave the call, and then I can chat with the others. Or I can drop. What? It's just if I drop the call, you'll keep chatting, and I'll feel bad. So you can leave whenever you want to leave.
How bad
basically.
can you make this, Tarke?
Look,
Jesus
right.
Christ.
The thing is, right?
Outros are hard.
Outros are really difficult. Outros are hard.
Hang around for as long as you want.
I never thought you could mess it up more than last time.
See you later.
He actually left, dude. What the fuck? Tarke? He said no and left, dude. Holy shit.
No,
Tarke.
you hang up.
Savage.
No, you hang up. No, you hang up.
No, that wasn't a you hang up. No, you hang up. It was you hang up. Okay, and then he left.
So maybe we can work something out, right? Like, if it's a problem, keep telling us it's a problem. We love seeing angry Reddit threads. It makes our day.
I'm sure Reddit will give you
Whoa.
plenty of angry threads going into the new league. I don't think you ever need to worry about losing those.
Things competitive because you get things other people want. We have full trade available unless you're explicitly playing an SSF, right? You are getting things that are valuable that you could trade to your friends or not. And being more effective at the game gives you better stuff, right? We found out that the PvP in Path of Exile is nothing to do with actually hitting each other in an arena. The PvP is having more results than your friend.
Makes sense.
I mean, I kind of knew that from D2 already, but at the end of the day, we don't have retention graphs, and like I have to read Reddit to find out how good our Steam numbers are. You know, it's we're not we're not very data driven. We mostly go on gut feeling. What?
Right.
You're right there, Rice. You need a moment.
Yeah. Same. Yeah.
Magics, by the way, was because we wanted to actually have the extra power of like single target melee actually have some purpose. By the way, like because like the problem that we actually ran into was like, okay, so you kill everything in one hit anyway. Like we need to actually buff like monster life so that like there was actually something to feel stronger hitting.
And the spellcasters might also have a more challenging and fun game as a result of this also.
Yeah, right. So yeah, I don't know why that came. Something you just said for some reason made me think of that. But yeah.
Oh, actually, that reminds me a lot.
So since Immortal Core's been reworked, a buff in many cases, but a nerf in a few. How has there been any changes to Porcupine on death effects since before that was like the only thing people used to use for Porcupines?
We have popcorn. It's lots of popcorn at the office, and we're going to watch Twitch, and people are going to die, and then we're going to eat the popcorn.
Nice.
No, I'm kidding. Look, the team understand about the Porcupine issue, and we'll do something at some stage. It might not be in their 3.7.0's launch. Again, just be angry on Reddit, and it will get fixed, right?
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Less used stuff on there. You can just hide a bunch of auras and stuff away on control, which pro players will be able to hit, fast and have their primary stuff on if they're good at, hitting keys fast. We haven't committed to that. It requires a bit of thought. We've got the console platforms as well. We want to make sure that whatever we're doing is fair across, that Sony and Microsoft play it up, while having it that you actually more meaningfully find stuff that's going to help your character without having a D3 style smart drop system where we look at what ascendancy you are and then try to generate rares for you, because that's kind of lame. So we'll work something out, and we have some cool plans here. But yeah, it's probably too early to speculate on that one.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
It's kind of lame.
Part of the charm of Path of Exile is
maybe there's things you can do. Now we're trying to stop that. We want it so that people aren't going and slapping the stuff on level 1 characters and just farming tabulars all day, because that's not really playing the game. But you never know with this, right? Like, do you remember with Ancient Orbs making the spider shield and stuff, like lacosidae or whatever? There's this kind of thing, which is part of the game, right? That's the right way to play. We don't look at that and think, we screwed up. We look at that and think, these guys are smart. That's awesome. That's really cool. What more uniques can we add to shields to make that not possible? So we...
I don't know.
Yeah, Jonathan's skeptical.
Ooh. On necromantic aegis, people have been making builds that are doing like 9,000% increased damage. So with Wrathbith, so maybe.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Nice. Glad to have you fun.
Hey, summoner buff confirmed. Okay.
Okay.
What? We're having a moment of silence? What's going on, Tarky?
I mean, this is like in TwitchCon when I had all my really bad jokes and it would sit for 10 minutes where I was like, shh, don't say anything. Just let him brew in it. And it's like...
Don't encourage him.
We were mourning the death of Synthesis. It ends on Tuesday. We should mute the realm for a minute.
Moment of silence.
RPGs have involved doing something mindlessly. Like, I think I was quoted once as saying Path of Exile was a kind of game you just want to like play while watching TV or something, and people made fun of me for years for saying that. But I mean, like, you know, Mephisto farming or something in D2, where you just work out what you're doing and then just do that, and it's fun, and you kind of just repeat it. You've got it down, and it's something you don't need to think about. You can just be doing it while having a conversation with someone and not in any danger. That's a fun thing with action RPGs. I mean, of course, it's good to play properly as well, and I'll certainly, like, you know, pay attention 80% of the time, but it's really fun to have something that you know how to do that's going to give you some results and just spam that and get good rewards from it. So within moderation, I do enjoy kind of mindless game playing as well. And so we want there to be a lot of leagues. We want the content to all be used. Like, it costs us a ton of money to make it, right? Like, it's millions of dollars to make these leagues. And we don't want that to be thrown away. Like, us not using synthesis at the moment is criminal. But we don't want to just layer it on there. We need to find smart ways to have the content available so people can choose, I like this, I'm going to go and play in that. And that doesn't mean unlimited soul fight. Please stop asking for that.
I'm just curious on, like, your idea of it, and it's something that
Yeah, I watched the worm. Watched the FAQ this morning.